Uh-oh, we lost him.
Am I in?
Yeah, you're in.
Okay.
I just hit record again. You know, we were in the middle of doing this recording
Now I'm
when
frozen.
suddenly Warren was gone. I thought
Okay,
maybe
let's try
his
it
phone
now.
died, but he calls me
Now
up on
I'm
my
unfrozen.
phone and tells
Man,
me,
things
oh,
are
I
really
just
glitching
was
around
booted.
here.
It was dropped out. Very unreal.
Okay, now if you hear Warren again, this is all fucked up.
Yeah.
I've logged out.
Well, they
Yeah,
either had,
who knows what?
they either had a glitch that caused it to drop, or they don't like what we're talking about, and somebody's got their nose where it don't belong again. So, and I don't care if they don't like what we're talking about. We're going to go on and talk about it anyhow.
Yeah, you know.
That's the way I feel.
You wouldn't think that they'd really be that
Okay,
much
we got
against
one
us
person here.
criticizing the incel,
All you
considering
gotta
most
do
of
is
mainstream
tell me,
society's against the incel
am I
culture. I
clear?
mean,
Is it just me?
Well, but they
Am I the
created.
only one speaking?
But this problem has
Is
been
there somebody
created
talking
through
over
the
the top of me by
programming.
name of Warren?
Okay, you know, it's said when
Am I
people are
echoing? Is
speaking
there
up
two of
against
me?
New World Order. Okay, all the shit that's been passed
Okay,
down,
that's
all
what I
the
want to
social
know before I go
engineering
too much
was
further.
for that very
Because
reason.
I want to know
And
if I have
this
somebody
topic,
on live
Yeah.
this
stream that I don't
problem
know here.
came from the same
I
people.
want to know if you can hear me clear, if you're
yeah,
not
it
hearing me
did.
clear.
Yeah, a lot of people
I'm not
say,
used to having to
oh,
start
it's just
live
nature.
streams
Well,
over
yeah,
and
to a
over and
certain
over like
extent
this.
it is. But I
I shouldn't
mean,
have
you
to
know,
be, but
it was a lot
obviously I
more of it
am,
was
huh?
conditioning, man. I mean, yeah, I mean,
And I've
you
logged
know,
out
even
now.
without
I
the
mean,
government
I've
putting place, there
rebooted
might
twice.
be a
The
few
only
men
thing
that
open
are
on the
living that, but it's not
PC
going to be
is this
nowhere near
very
the
window
numbers like
right
it is
here.
now. I mean,
No,
YouTube
this is
reboot.
you know, social
I've logged
conditioning,
off of
engineering.
YouTube
The majority
completely
of the
and logged
problem
back
we're
in
facing
again.
has been
So I
engineered.
think I've done
It's
everything I
not
can
human
possibly
nature.
do.
Yes, some is human
I'm
nature,
getting
but
no
the
input
majority
from
is not.
anybody yet.
The majority of
You
it,
yeah.
tell me
the
whether you're
majority of our
hearing me
problems comes from
or if you're not hearing
programming.
me. Okay,
You know,
that I
one
would
of
like to
the
know.
And even
things
if they do want to argue something's human nature, that doesn't always mean
Before I go too much
make it
further
right. I mean, we could
talking
argue
about
that
what I want to talk
that
about.
killing somebody is nature, that rape is nature. That doesn't
Okay, make
justify
sure
it.
the
I
episodes
no,
mean,
it
have
doesn't.
value.
No. And, you know, when people want to say,
It
well,
shows my
everybody has
values
it in them
okay
to
on
kill
my
somebody.
side.
Well, let's
So
go
now the
back to
question
old
mark
school.
is
What's
shows
right
I
and
got
what's
4
wrong?
people in
Recognize
here.
right and
Will
wrong.
somebody please
Recognize
just type and say,
how you would like
you
to be
hear
done
me clear, you
yourself.
don't
In
hear
other
me
words, do
clear,
unto one as you want
whatever.
done unto yourself.
Let me know what
Yeah.
you're hearing.
It's actually just that simple.
Because I'm telling
You know, when they
Warren's not
talk
here.
about, well,
He
to see
cannot
the
be in here
TFLers and
talking
the incel
without
guys are so
somebody else
angry
doing
and
this
so
now.
bitter and they're woman haters.
I mean,
and you know, and
this
I tell
makes no
people,
sense,
people
okay?
this all the time.
I
If
even have part of the
you
chat
had
from the
happened to
last
you
live stream
what's happened to these
that I'm
hundreds of
looking at
thousands
right
of
now
men,
that I shouldn't even
you'd be
looking at.
angry and bitter too. And they
That
say, well,
shouldn't
but they're
be
always
here.
angry at women. Well, yeah, duh.
Okay, so you know,
Who's
there's
the one doing
definitely
all the
something going on
rejection?
here.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, you know.
And I
don't
don't
get
see
me
any
wrong.
comments, so I don't know if you people
The
ain't able to
rejection
comment.
comes from the same programming, which most
Before
likely was
they're in
other
here,
men
you
at the
can just
top.
type something and
So the
Kevin's
women
still
are acting
around.
on the same programming, just like the men
I
are
have
acting
no
on the
idea. Couldn't
programming.
answer that if I
It's the
tried.
social engineering, and this is what people
Okay,
need to
I'm just going to stick
understand.
this out a
And
minute
so
until
for all
somebody
you
types and tells me to hear
so-called
me, okay?
normies, okay,
I may
if
have
this
to do
happened
this
to
in a
you,
video form and just
you'd be
upload it.
angry too. And yes, you'd be angry at the women.
I may not be able to do this in a live stream form. Maybe
You know
they try
they
to
would.
shut me up.
What it is, I'll tell you
Wouldn't be
what
the
it
first
is,
time
man.
yet.
Is this
I don't
tribalistic,
expect it to
hierarchical
be the
mindset has
last
been
time.
bred into people, right?
Okay,
A lot
now
of
we
the
got 5
times, of course,
people,
you
but
got
yet
some
nobody's
fucking
told me
chivalrous
whether
white
they hear
knight
me
fucking
clear.
chads at the top too. But a lot of the times, the people who are going to tag the
Okay, I
incel
left
TFL
the
guys
other
the
one up.
hardest
And
are
I'm
going
going
to
to give
be
this the exact same name I gave the
your
other one.
sexual or social middle class
But this is
guys.
going to
It's going
have
to
a
be
part 2
guys
on
who
it so that you
they're not
understand
chads,
that
but
this
they're
is
not
after I've
incels. They're what you call quote
reset the
normies
live stream
instead.
again.
Okay. And they're the ones that have to
I've
maintain
logged
their
off. I've
spot
done
within
everything I could
the
possibly do
hierarchy
on my side.
in order
Okay?
to do that. They think
So
that
if
they have
I've
to
done everything I
beat
could
down on the
possibly
guys
do
who
on
are
my
lower
side
than
and
them,
this still
i.e. the
goes
TFL
on,
incel guys, in order to
then
maintain their
obviously
spot so
it's
they
not
don't
on
end up
my
where
side
we're
that the
at.
issue's coming in.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
could be
So
a
Yeah, I
like one
know
or
what
two
you're
rejections
saying.
away from being a
censorship. You know
TFLer.
how YouTube
And you
is.
know
I
what?
mean,
Yeah, I understand.
It
I
could
totally
be a
understand where
joker
Warren's
sitting there
coming
from
from and what he's
military
saying, because that
intelligence
is true.
purposely doing what they're
But you know the
doing,
sad thing about
having a
this
blast doing it. It's called censorship.
is,
It's
you
called
know, they
shutting
want to
Bill
look
up.
at some other human being as their lower
That's what
status
Bill's
than
head. Make Bill
another
mad.
human
I
being.
don't care.
You know, when you look at the rich
It
people
ain't
or
gonna
the
make me
people
go
in the higher
away.
positions, it's all based on man-made bullshit. whether
I'm just
it's
gonna call you
money,
what you are,
the
a
fancy
parasite.
home, the fancy car, the fame
to
to
our
Hollywood.
society.
It's all
Anyhow,
man-created
I'm not
image,
getting no
man-created
comment, so
stuff that
I
we're
guess I can try to
using,
go
man-made
on.
stuff
And
to
if
put
somebody might want
yourself
to
at a
comment, let
level
me know.
to actually think
Sooner
that
or
you're
later, of course,
better
unless
than
you're
another
leaving
human
comments and I'm
being.
not showing
Well,
up
you're
now,
not better than
that could
another
be the
human
next
being
stunt
at
they're
all.
pulling. If that happens, then I
And you know
know
what's even richer than that, man? The way they look down
Okay,
like
then
that,
I'll
right? It's the
thank
same
the
way, like you said, the
parasites for
elites
doing
look
that,
down.
man.
The way the average
You
people
won't
in
shut
society
me up.
look
I'll
down
still
on
keep
TFL
coming
INCELS guys,
back.
almost like
You know,
mirrors
I'm
the
that
same
bad
way
penny.
that
Watch, just keep
people look,
returning,
the middle class looks down on the homers,
returning.
while the upper
You won't be able to
aristocracy
get rid
look
of
down
me,
on the common
no.
people, right?
You
Yeah.
And you
can
think
keep
about this,
attacking me left and
as I
right,
said, we're
left and
going
right,
into
left and
polygamy.
right,
If you
and
look
I'll
at the
just keep
polygamy
coming back and
mindset,
coming
why
back
they
and
keep
coming back and coming
inbreeding
back
and keeping it in the
and coming back
bloodline.
and
And
coming
they actually
back.
believe that
You
they're
should
breeding
already know
superior
that,
genes
man.
by inbreeding,
At least you
as
think you
thick
know
headed as
that.
that is, right?
And
See,
you know
I
what?
see
And
people
you see the
dropping
same
out.
thing. You see the
I
same
had
thing in
5, now I
polygamous
got 4.
communities.
It's almost like
Yeah,
nobody's
and
Go
you know
look at
what?
polygamous communities.
And you know what's ironic,
Or they're
Warren?
hearing me and they're
They
not
want to
typing. I just
believe they're
don't know.
breeding a superior
I
gene this
honestly
way.
do not know.
So
Okay?
you mean, hold on, let's just
So
get
I'll
this
do
straight.
this.
The very people at the top who also believe in this inbreeding for the superior gene, let's look at their behavior.
Anyone
So a superior
hear
gene
me?
means you have the ability to be selfish,
Okay.
self-centered,
I've
Psychopathic.
started the conversation
psychopathic,
for you.
only care about
Anyone see
yourself.
this? Anyone
You have the
hear
ability
me?
to kill people
See,
with
now if
no
nobody
conscience,
sees
no
that,
moral.
nobody hears me, and nobody replies
Rob,
to that,
steal, kill, don't
then
matter if
that'll
they're
be
little
hilarious because
children,
that means they've
as
moved
long
to
as you
a
get your want.
different
That's
type
the
of
superior
censorship.
gene, huh?
Keep
I
And
mean,
here it is.
from
maybe
Here it is in a
that's
nutshell,
fake
right? This is
superior
this is
gene,
what
huh?
actually happens. Okay, let's
That's what that
say
would
they
mean.
have you know, for every baby
Yes,
that
sirree, that's
survives,
what
it's
that would mean.
like several, like 3,
But I'm
4,
not going to
5
go
of them,
anywhere
whatnot.
just yet until
They're
somebody
put down
answers
at their
or
fucking
something,
grave
okay?
because of deformities and defects.
But what I
For
will do
everyone
is
that
something
survives.
else.
And their insane belief is that one that survives is going to be genetically stronger and
Okay.
more fit than you know, the average
Bring this
population.
back up. So,
Yeah.
so
Even
far,
though
nobody's
they had to
answered
put
that.
down a handful of babies that were too defective and too
Nope,
fucking
they sure haven't.
fucked up at birth to survive, and they had to put them down because of
Yeah.
inbreeding.
Exactly. You know, and it's insanity is really what it is, because
Here
when
we
you're gonna
go.
call that this is the perfect gene, this is the way to the
Down
perfect
there,
gene.
down there.
Well, first off, we've named off
We
a
will
bunch
look
of
and see
flaws.
what
I
we
mean,
have
the
here.
perfect gene, I guess that would be evil's perfect gene. If you wanted an evil world full of non-caring, selfish, ignorant, stupid, dumb, psychopathic
Psychopaths.
people, yeah, people like that, if you call that the perfect
And that is a clinically psychopathic. See, the mind of a psychopath, and that happens with inbreeding. The mind of a psychopath.
Okay.
The very cold, dry logic, like a computer, man. Like they don't rationalize. To them, the ability to have sympathy or empathy, or the ability to sympathize with other people is looked at as a sign of weakness.
I suspect there's something else.
Like to them, it's all about survival of the fittest. Like a might makes right. That's their code of morality, and they don't see nothing wrong with that, because in their mind, it's all about being efficient. Getting stuff done, you know, where they don't even care about how other people. I mean, when you deal with the mind of a psychopath, like like a healthy person, like I'm gonna give you an example. If they're out walking, right, and they see something happy, like let's say children being happy and smiling and playing, right? That makes them happy, right? It makes them feel happy and warm inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, the mind of a psychopath, they're the exact opposite. They'd rather see somebody in misery and pain. They get off on seeing other people hurt.
Well, you see that all around you already, don't we? Our entertainment. We have boxing, we have so-called wrestling in your movies. I mean, look around at your entertainment.
I mean, some of that to a point. I mean, I can understand like contact sports, like something like you know. I mean, that's one thing, but I mean, like I'm talking about people who are just maliciously going out there and just trying to harm people. I mean,
I understand that, Warren, but what I'm trying to get at here is,
okay,
your entertainment
the
is
name
that
of this live stream originally was P2.
That also helps the condition
TFL
to mind to be more violent.
Okay.
Because the entertainment is that of violence. So let's take this one more step further. We've turned everything into society into a challenge, a competition, a sport, an arena, and a game. You even gave in the
rebooted my
dating
computer
scene.
2 times.
So what you've got
logged
now for
completely
entertainment
off of
is
YouTube and back on
another
YouTube.
human being's emotions and feelings
Okay.
in the dating
There's
scene
no
is
more
a
I can
game to
do.
be
I've
toyed
checked all
with.
my settings.
Okay,
It's not on my side.
you got the mindset already
So
of
with that being
violence
said,
because this is what
the
you're
P2
seeing all
is a
around
movie.
you, and not that
Their
you
person
should
had
not
put a
have a
link to
right
it.
to defend yourself.
It's
And
playing on
sometimes
Stars
things are
right
going to go
now.
violent when you got to
The
defend
movie
yourself
came out
against
in
some perpetrator.
2007.
But the point
That's what
is the
prompted me
mindset's
to
been
want to do
set
this
into
live
that
stream.
mode and shaped into
Because
that
this
mode further
movie
than you see.
came out
Sport was supposed to be
pretty much the
entertainment,
same
right?
year, within the
So let's
same
go the
range
average
when I
football game. Let's just
come
use
up
a
and
football game,
gave you
okay?
the name
And
True
it was
Force
supposed to be
Following.
entertainment, and Warren, he'd have his favorite team, and
And
I'd have my favorite
coincidentally,
team, right? And you go to an arena, you get to watch your favorite team live,
block
and maybe
comments
you
from your
bought one of their
channel.
jerseys, one of their shirts, and you're wearing it. Well, fans of the opposite team hate
Okay,
your
now I got
team,
my answer.
and next thing you know, you got a
They've
bunch of
blocked the
fans
comment section.
or 2 or 3 freaking fans that are pissed
Okay,
off because their
I
team's
did
losing.
not block the
They see you wearing a
comments from
jersey
this
if your
live
team
feed.
was winning, and the next thing you
These
know, you're
comments
jumping
was
or beating the
blocked
shit
from
out of
this
you.
live feed.
For what? This was supposed to
Which
be
means
entertainment.
the stuff that you heard
Oh yeah, I
earlier
know. Well, that's what
was
happens when
being
you
done
raise a
deliberately by
fucking society
Google
full of perpetual children. They can't just.
or by
I
military
mean, I've seen it happen.
intelligence.
There was a riot at a
It
soccer
sounds
game a
like
few
I've
years
gotten
ago
under somebody's nerves.
over a damn game, man.
Sounds like
Yes.
truth was
You
one more
know, I
time
mean,
wounded a
You know,
liar,
sad thing is you even
a
see this
deceiver.
mentality
I have
with the little
wounded
children
somebody
that
again
go
with
out
truth.
for Little League, you know?
You know,
And
it's
they got their
terrible
Little
when you
League
get
team and the
wounded by
coaches.
truth, isn't it?
You send the parents that are
So what
involved.
did you do?
You see the
purposely
same
blocked
mentality
the
as these
comments.
parents are getting
That's all
pissed
right.
off with their children
I've
for
already
not winning.
screen captured, taken a picture of this desktop
I've
and
seen
this
that,
page
man.
right here,
That's disgusting,
showing
man. It
clearly
really
that
is.
nobody
The
can
lesson they should be
comment when
teaching their
I've left
kids is
comments.
a game is a
Anyone see
game,
this?
okay?
Can anyone hear me?
It don't matter whether you win or
Thank
you lose
you
as long
once
as you have
again,
fun
Kevin.
playing, man. I mean,
That's
it's just a
exactly
game.
Because
It's
it's
not the end of the
Kevin that told
world.
me
It's not the end of the
that
world,
they've
and
blocked
you
the
know you
comments
could
from
never
this
have
channel.
anything if you're
That's
going to have a
sad.
sport which is supposed to be
It's
entertainment
sad how
of a
evil
team
these people
competing
are.
against each other. There's always going to be a loser, and there's
You
always
know,
going to be
I
a
come
winner.
up to talk
But
about
when you
something they
allow
don't
your
want you
emotions to
knowing
become
about.
involved in this and start taking it
They don't
personally,
want you knowing truth.
but see, this is why I've
They
said for
want you
years
knowing
now,
the turds that
sports
fell
was
out
never
their
about
anals.
entertainment
That's
to
what they
begin
want
with.
you knowing.
That was an illusion, a mirage of
They don't want you
expected
knowing
people,
truth at
social
all.
conditioning.
Real
Because
truth
they
hurts
already
them.
knew the mindset of people
Okay?
through programming
That's what's really
would
going
lead
on.
people to take
They have been
sports
wounded by a
seriously,
truth bullet.
which would create
And this
what?
truth bullet
Division,
has hurt them.
which would turn people against
So
people.
I'm not going to stay up here and do the
And
live
that's
stream
really
tonight.
what you're
I'll come back
witnessing.
another day.
Why do you think you got these behaviors?
Because
you're
obviously
witnessing just that.
I have hurt them with the truth.
Well, that's really considered a majority of
I left my other
all
part
action
up,
sports.
my
I'm not
part
saying
two.
all, but a majority of
I'll
action
make a
sports
separate
are
video
primarily
another time
marketed
on
towards
this.
men, right? As men
And
competing
I'll
against
put it
other
together.
men.
I'm
So
not going to
Yes.
use
they're
this,
kind of
and I'll talk
coddling
about
that
this again
men
another
competing
day.
against their own gender kind of atmosphere,
But I
which
find
is
it
there
funny
to some degree in
that
nature,
I
but of
come
course
up and do a live stream, and I want
it
to
doesn't
point
love
out
to
something to
exploit it. I
people.
mean, but it loves
A
to
movie that came out in
use that to their
2007.
advantage. I mean, and that's kind of what we're dealing with. I
You
Well,
know,
mean,
you got
I
that.
have
But
no way
anyway,
if
yeah.
I'm clear right
I
now
don't
or
even
if
watch.
Warren's over talking me or not.
Wrestling. I gave
I
up
know
watching
Kevin left a
wrestling years
comment
ago. But my
saying
brother,
it appears they've
he's
blocked
been
the
hooked on that
comments
for
to my
years, and he
channel,
watches it faithfully all the
which means
time.
they've
And
blocked the
so he's always
comments to
watching
this
Monday
live
Night
stream.
Raw or what have
This
you,
is
or
why
watching the
nobody answered.
pay-per-views and shit like this. So,
Because they knew
but
I'd
I
done
noticed
everything
yesterday
physically
I
because I
go
told
out there
everybody.
and he's watching his TV and he's
Okay,
got
they
on a
already knew I'd done
pay-per-view.
everything physically.
Okay, they've got it on the internet now, so he's paying for this internet thing where he can catch every pay-per-view they have,
Yeah.
regardless of what, for $10 a month. And I thought, okay, so he's watching this pay-per-view, and
You can
now
leave comments, but
we have a
you
whole
can't see
pay-per-view
them.
that was nothing but female
Oh, thank you,
wrestlers.
Kevin.
An entire
Yeah.
3-hour event of nothing
I
but
can't
female
see
wrestlers.
them. That's pretty awesome of
And I'm
them.
like, where's the men?
That
Well,
was
this
pretty
one's
nice
all
of them.
women. I said, there's that many women in wrestling now? He says,
Yes,
oh, yeah.
sir.
And I thought, there you go.
Thank you once again, Kevin.
Yeah,
Well,
everything's
we
become
now know
about
it's YouTube. I
women
mean,
now,
that's for
man.
sure,
I
right?
mean, everything's going
Our
women
military
all over
intelligence
the
with the
place.
backdoor into
So, I mean,
YouTube, right?
You know,
we
yeah,
now
I mean,
know who's responsible for
you
what's
know, that's
going
the
on.
thing.
It's
I
not
mean,
a glitch in the software.
makes you wonder, man, if they're setting women up.
It's not a glitch
You
at
know,
all.
even women are competing against other women in sports now. It kind of makes you wonder if that's a precursor of things to come. You know, it's like, you know, once the misandry bubble bursts, you know, and men drop off, men drop out and say, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this one-sided society or this one-sided system. You know, well, then what's going to happen? Well, then women are going to have to compete against other women to get whatever man they can get, right? I mean,
but they painted him out.
Well, you know, it's just the height of insanity, isn't it? Because the outcome of this.
When you consider the sex bot industry coming in within the next 50 years at tops too, I think, like 50 to 60 years, that's going to seriously offset the things, a lot of stuff too, because
somebody she didn't want to be with.
There's going to be a lot of these men who,
but they painted him out as
aren't. I mean, that's going to fuck things up for natural women, because for the first time in potentially history,
that's why
man,
they made this movie.
You know, regardless of what you think about the sex bot industry, and I got my issues with it too, but
back in 2007.
One thing about it is
that's how they were
it's going to take women off the pedestal, though, man. That's one of the good things I can say about it, man. Maybe the only good thing I can say about it is it could theoretically take women off the pedestal. And what that would do, man, is
just because of the censorship.
See, throughout history, women have been the chooser, the selector. They've been the aristocracy in the sexual economy, right? Or whatnot. Well, that's not going to be the case anymore, bro, because men don't have to go to women to get their intimate needs met anymore. They got these AI bots.
They're trying to shut truth up.
They look and sound and feel just like real women. You know, and theoretically, they're not going to have all that same baggage stuff. So
I think
you don't have to worry about a robot divorce raping you. You don't have to worry about a robot giving you disease or getting pregnant or, you know.
Well, that's true. That part would be true. You know, the thing is we have in our society.
Or you should throw the tool to the side and
they've over-sexualized everything.
They
destroyed the
family and repeat history.
And when real love does exist. But in today's society, that's like finding a dinosaur egg or a
no, you're not above nobody.
Because the majority of people don't even know how to treat one another, so they can't find real love because they have completely destroyed where real love comes from by the breakdown of people. We can't even communicate properly anymore. Most people are sitting there with a smartphone on their hand, texting each other, calling that communication. You get people getting together to see each other, and they're all sitting around a room with their damn cell phones in their hand, typing to somebody else. They're not even talking to each other.
And you can thank yourself.
Even without even have to get into the technology, our culture is so degenerate in the West, man, that I mean, communication is a nigh possibility anyways, because of the fact that lying is normal, but nobody wants to be lied to.
I know.
And so
that's another.
So we live in a society where it's expected for everybody to be a complete fucking liar and play games. How can you trust anything that's coming out of the other person's mouth?
You can't. See, that's just it, you know. This is insanity because in our society, we're going to say lying is perfectly normal and it's encouraged to lie. And everybody's doing it. And at the same time, everybody don't want to be lied to.
Before I started this one.
You talk about a class. You talk about a complete insanity. That is a psychopathic mindset
because they've come through the
you
back
cannot
door
have it
into
both
my
ways.
live feed.
That's impossible.
To censor me. In doing so,
and then at the same time, you know, if you're direct and honest and you're a guy, well, they'll consider that boring grandpa shit and they'll kick you to the curb.
That's why.
And you know, everybody claims
so they don't want you to be honest, but they don't want you to be a liar either. So what the fuck do you want, man?
They actually want you to shut up.
DIA back door.
Yeah, if you're a TFL guy, you just want you to shut up and move aside. If you're at least a decent-looking guy, they pretty much want you to learn how to play the game. If you can't play the game, well, then that's your own fault, right?
Yeah, play the game.
Because, God forbid, you
play the game with another human being's emotions and feelings, huh? And then wonder why bad things happen, like guns go off and people are beating each other, and people are killing each other, and you wonder why, huh?
Patsy, the perfect
well, it's funny, too, because a lot of TFLers into the one that says,
used by evil.
Oh, it's all looks, there's no such thing as game. Here's the thing, man.
Okay,
game doesn't apply to you unless you're able to get your foot in the door in the first place. That could even apply to a beta bugs guy, right? A guy who was TFL all of his life, you know, his early years, so he put his stock into making money, and by the time he hit his 30s and 40s, he made a lot of money, and now all of a sudden,
With
some
that
woman
being
decides to
said,
use him
I'm
for
outta
his money
here,
before she divorced
and
raised her
you
sick
all
crap
have a
on
good